Welcome back to Rolling with BJ in the kitchen. Tonight we are doing some party wings. Okay, so these are gonna be double fried, nice and crispy. And at the end, we're gonna put some chili sauce over them. And woo, you're talking about good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on and season them. I'm just gonna use sea salt. It's the fine sea salt. Okay, a little garlic powder, a little white pepper, and a little seasoned pepper. Okay, that's it. That's all. We don't need a lot. I got about 16 or 18. I didn't count them. But anyway, we just gonna season these up right quick. I'll be right back. Let me turn this camera down. Okay, we got all our seasonings right here. So, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of seasoned pepper, and a half a teaspoon of white pepper. Okay, that's what we have. We're gonna mix this all together. And then I'm gonna put my glove on so I can mix the seasoning very thoroughly into my chicken wings. And then I'm gonna let them sit for about an hour or two while I get some more stuff done. And then we'll come back and we'll fry these chicken wings up. Okay, we got that all mixed up. Let me put my glove on. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna raise some of these up. They're already nice and cleaned up. I got them washed up. I let them sit on paper towel to get the excess water out of them. So now we're gonna throw those in there. Okay, I want these to, oh, the seasoning smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna let this just sit and just marinate maybe for about 2 hours. However long it take me to get the other stuff that I'm doing done. I got some other stuff that I'm doing, so I want these to just sit in this seasoning because I want this seasoning to be all through this chicken. Okay, so we're gonna just let that sit. We'll come back and fry them up, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna cover them up and let them sit. Okay, you guys, so our time is up. Uh-oh, I'm wasting water. Okay, so we have a bowl. We're gonna make our batter for our chicken to dip our chicken in. This is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Okay, and we're gonna use about maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. And as you can hear, my grease is already hot. Okay, that's 3. And I'm gonna add I would say 3½ tablespoons of cornstarch. And then we're going to start out with 1.5 cups of water. So we don't want our batter too thick. And you know what? I might even put a dash of paprika in there just to help give it some browning. Okay? So we're going to mix this up. I just put a sprinkle of paprika in there. Okay? Could have added a little dash more. And the paprika is optional, you guys. Okay? It's not going to give it any flavor or anything. It's just going to help it brown. Okay, and I'm just going to put about 5, no more than 6 in at a time. Let me make sure it's on at least 350 for the first go round. So we're going to double dip these. Just want to put a tad bit more water in there. Okay, we're going to whisk this real good. Okay, so I'm going to bring this a little closer to me. I'm going to set everything up. Okay, so I got my chicken, my batter, and my oil. So we're going to just drop a couple of these off in here. Okay, now we're gonna drop them in the oil. Try to get as much excess off. And when you drop them in, just kind of hold it for a minute. And then let it go. Okay. I'll probably add a little more water because my batter is still a little too thick for me. I don't want too much. Batter on them. But just make sure the excess is off of them as much as you can. And like I say, hold it. And then let it go. And you don't want to crowd it in there. So that's why I said no more than 6. Okay, so I'm going to let all of them cook. I'm going to take them out, let them cool off, and we're going to do the process all over again. Make sure your oil is hot before you put them off in there, okay? I think I can get about, I'll do one more in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get that excess out of there. Okay, you know they done when they float up to the top, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go on and cook these, and I'm gonna cook the rest, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like before we continue. Okay, you guys, I got another batch down in there. Here's the first 4 that I did. I'm sorry, first 5. So that's how they look. Okay, so we're gonna put them all back in there and fry them again once all of them get ready, okay? So I just wanted you to see how they look, and then we're gonna put them all back in. Okay, here's everybody. So we're gonna just let them cool off for just a second or two, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. Then we're gonna dip them right back off in there, okay? And we're gonna let them cook for about maybe 5 to 8 minutes all together, double dipping, okay? So I got I turned it up on high. So now we're gonna dip them, drop them back in a couple of minutes, and we're gonna let them cook for about 7 to 10 minutes, you guys. Be right back. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go on and start dropping them back in. I'm gonna see if I can get all of them in here at one time. Okay, I'm still dropping. Okay, so we're gonna let those cook. I say about 7 minutes, maybe 10 at the most. Okay, but you want to keep an eye on them. Okay, just let them cook that second time, and then we're gonna take them out. So this time you want them to get that dark golden brown look on them, okay? Okay, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, you guys, I just took them out the second go round. So now this is how they look. Okay, so now we're gonna get a pan, and we're gonna get our sweet chili sauce, and we're gonna, this is the kind that I use. Okay, we're just gonna pour it all off in the bowl. And I'm gonna let these cool off a little before I dump them off in here. Okay, and we're gonna give them a nice shake, and then we're gonna have lunch. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Just gonna take them, put them off in there. Take a bite of that one. Okay, let's, oh, give them a little shake, shake, shake. I don't know about you guys, but I love sauce on my chicken wings, so I have to make sure all of them get some of this good old sauce on them. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go on and plate these, and then I'm going to put the rest of them off in here so we can give these a good try. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm done. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's do this, you guys. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time, rolling in the kitchen with BJ. Until then, bon appetit. Peace and blessings.